This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And here we go, the long-awaited kickoff to get this season started. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So Ohio State will get the first crack on offense today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he just hold your breath time. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for them.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to the left. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
He finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the point after is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And they'll run it with the draw play. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off.
He's looking deep here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protect.
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Auburn. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's York. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Gain of 20. 1st and goal.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He hands it off from the gun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but all...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
They'll run here on third and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Now the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble now. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. Hand off to the single back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ball handed off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he's got it. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. 1st and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. He tackled him at the 11-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Dumps it down to the back. Pop. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Comes up with the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's caught downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball for 3. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. We get the second half started with their running play. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown Tigers. No chance to catch it. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. And he'll be brought down. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And I really thought on second goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead, try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
He's moving out of the pocket now. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You can
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense really clicking.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to throw yet again. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown continues. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking right, this one caught.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example the defense has.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 18, Chef to
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Here's another interception. But we're losing track. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. He missed it. Field goal, no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. Second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll test the right side here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
And he's got his man open downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Stop short of the marker after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Buckeyes are in the red zone. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. That ball snagged for a completion. And they get him down after the completion. Crucial third down play right here.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.